Well, hey, namaste, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here, as you can tell, live in our courtyard. This is Henry, for those of you drinking out of our fountain. But this is our beautiful, is that beautiful? That is a Naramata Shiva Linga, and this beautiful hand carved, you can see the marble here, and the giant rose quartz and the amethyst that radiate into this entire area of our courtyard. And thank you for joining us here on this August moment for about 13 minutes of incredible information that's really timely.
You know, before we begin to share what was alive and called us forward to be with you, I want to invite you to be with you right here and right now. And so for many of us, this is beautifully done by bringing a hand or two to your heart center and breathing consciously with presence. Oh, that's nice. One more time. What we're here to share is to bring attention and recognition to the energies that are blessing all of us here in September. And we are right at the cusp of this week. You know, it's Sunday right now, and we are at the cusp of some magnificent energies that invite you to participate more fully into co-creation.
They really do. And thank you for being here. Now, first and foremost, we're really assuming, and you know what they say about assuming, right? But we are assuming that you watched last week's quick video as well. Go back and watch the full September Ascension revelations that are right here at YouTube. They were posted last Sunday. Today is just this quick 13-minute update, and so let's jump right to it. First and foremost, I want you to just bring your hand to your heart and say thank you for this moment. Because with every breath that we are here in this beautiful, glorious birth of September, we are in the divine awareness that with each breath, we have already gone longer than we have ever gone before. And as you can hold that, as you can remember that every single breath going through you right now is a radiant remembrance of your mastery presence saying yes to the upliftment, saying yes to the momentum, and saying yes to the restoration of balance. Because September is, at the end of the day, the moment of the birth. We have been humanity, the human species, our beloved Gaia, the all, has been in a mighty period of gestation. And if we were to look at it from the density experience of linear time, it would represent from January 1 this year until right now, where we are in September. So go back for a moment if you need to. If you don't know what you have been birthing all year, then perhaps this is the moment to recall what you were intending to birth, to look at how that which is birthing around you is manifesting, because like it or not, know it or not, it is. Now, this week is particularly powerful, and I want to jump first and foremost right to the up-level calendar, because the September up-level calendar really shows it to you right there. First and foremost, remember that the ascended consciousness energy of this month is awareness. And this is also the month where the second gate of energy is opening, but that's not going to happen until the equinox week. But we're in the cycle. Do you see? Look beyond the lines, look beyond the numbers, and gaze at the way that all of the geometries are rearranging themselves. The very flower of life itself has gone into the concentric dimensionality of re-experiencing the all. Thereby, as a conscious co-creator, really filled with the divine empowered blessing of you. Look where we are. Here we are on the 5th, and you see that we are in that moment. It's almost like an in-breath. We're in that moment of, okay, I'm taking my breath in, because you see, it's almost like a rainbow bridge that starts tomorrow and is going to jump us back, ahead, through, changing. Because tomorrow, Monday, the 6th of September, the Mercury Retrograde pre-phase begins. And this is one that demands dancing and celebration, because tomorrow is saying that, pay attention. The rebirth is here. You are birthing, and the pre-phase is already here. So are you clear? And then look at Tuesday, the Illuminated New Moon, which for the first time dives us into the first way that these geometries are bringing themselves back together.
So one thing you might be open to and look for in your universe of experience, because remember, you are sovereign in your universe, and we collaborate and we co-create as we connect with the energies at large and each other, and together we make a weaving. So tomorrow, as we're looking at this Mercury Retrograde coming in, this is going...
The preface.
The preface. This is going to start activating and opening your deeper cosmic recognition.
Yes!
The deeper levels of truth. The look behind the curtain of Oz.
And you know what? Let's prove this, right? Keep going, Sri. We can prove this with the ascended numerology. So this is exactly, look at the body. This is exactly what Sri's talking about.
And so this is going to open up for a moment there on the 6th of September, which is tomorrow. This opportunity to connect with the infinite knowingness, the infinite experience.
And it begins with the 7. So remember that right now. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's take a minute and go back. So first of all, what is September? September is the second chakra. It is all about balance, and it begins in the body. And then we add this year to it, which is what? All year long. This entire year is about the truth. But it's not just about the truth. It's about the infinite truth finally finding its voice, finally being able to be heard and understood, and to come forward as the voice of balance from that field of divine neutrality. And it's all about our throat chakra. And then what happens? We put September and 2021 together, and we arrive at that 11 divine infinite energy where we have been and have remained, as Sri was sharing, in that infinite presence until tomorrow, when we crash head on into all of the upper visionary experiences of the body of form, but yet like a magnet, it comes in, it picks up steam, it illuminates, it's going to bounce right out. And then on Tuesday, it's going to zoom in and hit hard your truth, where it's going to stay until the 20th. And that's why this week is so important.
And so you have an opportunity to, number one, let go of all need to shape or impose control over anything, and be with this opening that is going to be present for all of us.
Yes.
And then allow what you recognize, allow what inspires you, allow what you perceive as a deeper truth, because it all boils down right here, doesn't it not? Your sovereignty. Yep. Allow your recognitions to come into your articulations, meaning I recognize, I see, and I claim that which is mine to claim, and I'm okay with sharing it. This isn't keep your truth under the sombrero. This is...
But let's not misunderstand this either. This is not saying you need to go out and tell the world.
No. This is about you owning what you know.
Exactly. It's that smile. It's that eternal... Try it on. Just try on in this one moment. Imagine yourself right now in that experience right now, where you're listening to all of the egos have their say, and a lot of them are spiritualized, right? There's an enormous amount of spiritualized ego out there. And that's fabulous, because spiritualized ego is actually a sign of growth, right? But it's also dangerous because it's part of spiritualized activism. But when we can arrive at that smile, where we can love them, they know not what they do, where you can just hold presence in the face of the one that is inviting themselves to grow through your simple presence. That's the illumination that's here right now. That's the September birth. The September birth is that full sacred union of you saying yes to you, not being afraid to know who you are. You know, people often might say, who do you think you are? Perhaps you don't think you're anyone. You just know who you are. In knowing who you are, I want to share with you a little story because it just happened today. But earlier today, Sri and I had the blessing to be on the phone with two people that we love and adore and respect and admire infinitely. And we had reached out to them because we really are in a situation right now where the universe for whatever reason, has put Shri and I at ground zero of having to be the current custodians of turns out to be three very important sacred pieces of property. And of course, Guatemala, Tosa La Laguna, which you all know we never stopped. We've always been the legal owners, but now it's 100% back with us here at Tosa Blue Mountain in Ecuador. And now, of course, our blessing to be custodians with a few other people up in Mexico. And what that amount of light has already called forward has been the most profound attack of dark energy that we have ever seen, wrapped in the funnel of love and light and integrity. And the gift is it's about truth, right? This is the moment right now where it's about truth. And this is why we're so excited to share this with you, because just today, we've had our own experience of what the energy of this month is already showing. So as the universe shared with us so beautifully yesterday, right before we had our incredible mastery mentorship call yesterday, I was up at the Prophecy Stone and I heard something I've never heard before in an energy I've never experienced before that said very simply, the venomous snakes around you have been cleared. You are fully protected, have no fear, and remain in trust. And I didn't understand what that was until Shri and I had another conversation yesterday afternoon and through the conversation this morning. And so I was called, the SGI self was called to share that message as a moment, that the moment before you right now is yours to thrive, have your wildest dreams come true, and be the happiest you've ever been. And if anyone around you tries to take that away from you, only look within, because they're simply testing you. They're simply saying, are you really that happy? Can you honestly, is that real? Is that even real? And the more that you simply live the gift of the yoga of self-ascension as the truth of you, the happier not only you are, the happier everyone around you becomes, because they find out it is real. Yes. This week it gets real, and if you're living in your truth, it's going to be amazing. So thanks for tuning in.
Breathe deeply, trust your heart, trust your guidance, and be willing to live the life that is yours.
And be there tomorrow night at Monday Magic. We've got a lot more to share.
Good things happening. Tune in.
We'll see you then. ShriandKira.com. Learn more, guys. Namaste.